Cold in here. Well, you know what? I'm going to warm you all up. Hello, I'm Jen Berger. I'm with the American Parkinson's Disease Association here in St. Louis, and I'm so happy you're here. You showed up to a standing, hi, Iman. Showed up to a standing class. Iman, you're fine. Grab some weights. You can be right here in front of me. Yep, you're good. You just need weights. That's it. We're going to do the duration of the class standing. Now, I do have a couple of my friends here that do the class seated. So I will give modifications for seated. So if those of you at home want to do any of the exercises seated, you can do that as well. I'm sticking to the basics today. We're going like true strength and cardio, weights, cardio, and some seated core exercises. So pretty self-explanatory, except for I need my cheat sheet. So go ahead if you are at home. Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, and if you are at home, make sure you have weights with you, chair, water, all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and start with the warm-up, and then we will go ahead and get the fun stuff started. So let's go ahead and make sure you have a lot of space here, seated or standing. We're going to start with those 2 deep breaths. I mean, you just need some weights. I can grab them for you. What you need? You got them? Okay. All right. So deep breaths in through that nose, out through that mouth. Let's go right here, all the way up. Nice big breath in through that nose. And then exhale it out through your mouth. I like to start all my workouts the same way, really setting that body, mind, and all that good stuff on where we're about to go. Big breath in and then exhale it out through your mouth. We're going to stand with those feet about hip width apart and roll those shoulders back right here. Big shoulder rolls. Hello, Miss Donna. I think they like that chair, Steve. But just in case, oh, there we go. Perfect. And then she will need weights. She will need weights today. Yep. Big circles. Yeah. What size you want, Donna? What size weights, Maria? 2? David can get them for you. How about 2s? Yep. All right. Shake those arms out for me a little bit. Let's even wake up those wrists. We've been talking a lot about lately. I feel like I've been talking a lot about with people about stiff joints. So let's go ahead and just wake up all of those today. Shake those arms out for me. Right here, we're going to take that head and neck and turn it from side to side right here. Side to side. Big head and neck rotations. All right, now we'll go chin to chest. And then all the way back up. Sorry, those of you at home, I was looking for something. My head's like this. Chin to chest, and then all the way back. I'm going to go grab something real quick. All the way down, all the way back. All right. And then go ahead. Stand straight up. We're going to do some push and pulls. We're going to hinge at that waist and push, and then stand it up and pull. Nice big long arms. Big push. And then take it all the way up and pull. Perfect. As we push, feel that nice big stretch in the back of those legs. And as we pull, open up that chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Push. And pull. Push. And pull. Let's do 2 more. Push. And pull. Last one here. Push. And pull. Great work. We're going to keep those. You know what? Let's put those hands on those hips. Make sure we're not knocking everybody over with those arms. We're just going to twist at that waist here, right here. Twisting from side to side, right here. Just opening up the center of that body, warming up that torso. Going to be doing a lot of core work today in amongst those strength and cardio. Again, this will help with some of that stiffness too, is just working all of those joints, range of motion on those shoulders and those torsos. And let's go one more to the other side. And then we're going to go ahead and keep those hands right on those hips and start extending out through those legs with some big heel taps right here. I know some of you guys are cold in here, but I promise you in about 15 minutes, it's going to be nice and warm. So we got to start chilly. Tapping through those heels right here. And now we're going to tap through those toes. So shift to those toes, focusing on the front of those legs. So we went from heels to toes. And let's go back to heels. And then let's add some arm swings right here. Big arm swings, big heel tap. Hello, Merle. Is that thing on there? Is my band still on that door, David? No? Okay, they must have cleaned it up already. All right, we're still tapping through those heels. We're still doing big arm swings. Range of motion on those shoulders. So big arm swings forward, big arm swings back. And in about 10 seconds, we're going to finish it off. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I don't need it. You can just hang it up. Thank you. All right, and we're going to finish it up here with just a big march in place right here. Just a big march in place. Bringing those knees up a little bit taller, higher, not taller. Using those arms, increasing the intensity a little bit. Hey, Merle, what weights do you want? David can grab them for you. Yeah. Ones would be awesome, David. Thank you. All right, here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. I got some travelers in the room, so make sure you're by your chair. I'm a traveler too, Tim. I'm just saying. I got my 2 travelers here, right here, right? You know what I'm talking about. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to start with weights. Every time we show up to an exercise, I'm going to cut either the reps or the duration down, all right? So the longest amount of time we got to do it is the first time we see the exercise. So grab those weights. We're going to start with our first exercise. Our magic number is 16. Magic number is 16 here. All right, here we go. We're going to start with a bicep curl to tricep kickback, all right? So it looks a little something like this. We're going to curl it up, and then we're going to come down, and we're going to kick those arms back, all right? We got 16 of them, all right? Are you ready? Let's go. Curl it up and down. Kick those weights back to center. Let's go. 2, nice and controlled. Kick it back and center. 3, down, back, and center. Good job. 4, back, and center. 5, kick it back. Nice work. Let's go. I'm loving my counters here. You guys know that I'm not a good counter. Here we go. And kick it back. 16's our magic number here, right? 8. Who said 12? David Furman. 9. Trouble. 10. And kick it back. Don't forget that kick back. 11. And back. 12. Anytime we come. And now we're at 12, yes. All right, come on. Anytime we show up to strength, we're going to do it nice and slow and controlled. 14. Kick it back. And center. 2 more. Kick it back. And center. Last one. 16. Back. And center. Great work. Set those weights down. Now, here's the deal. We're going to go back and forth. So if you just want to set them on your chair, you can do that. All right, next time we come to those, we're going to be in our seat anyway. Next exercise will be our cardio exercise. 1 minute will be the longest we have to do something. We're going jumping jacks, but I'm going to mix up the arms a little bit. We're going to do those arms just to shoulder height. All right, so it just looks like this. Right here, or modification is right here, right to shoulder height. We're not going to go above those shoulders. 1 minute, all right? Anywhere from here to here, all right? Let's go right here, 1 minute. All right, big steps out to the side, big arms up, only to shoulder height. Now we're working those arms and legs at the same time, so we're going to get that heart rate up a little bit right here. Yep, big steps out, big arms. You got it, Donna, nice work. Right here. Yep, perfect. Now those of you at home, if you want to take it to that jack here, you can do that as well. We're just taking those arms right up to shoulder height. It's up to you guys. We're 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. A minute will be the longest we have to do something, all right? Stick with me. I want you to be getting that heart rate up. We got 15 seconds left. Nice work, Jesse. Stick with me. Perfect. Right here. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those arms out a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. Great way to bring that heart rate down are those big breaths in through the nose, exhaling it out through the mouth. We're all going to do the same core exercise, which will always be seated. So grab those weights and your chair. All right. You have your choice on these. You can do 2 weights, 1 weight, or no weights. If you're using 2 weights, everybody on the edge of your seat, those weights are going to rest right on your chest here. They're just giving you a little bit of added resistance. You're just going to hold them here. And then all we're going to do is we're going to sit back until we almost touch the back of that chair. And then we're going to use those tight tummies to pull us up. Where do our feet need to be? On the ground, right underneath those knees. 1 minute. Let's go. Lean it back and pull it up. The farther you are on the front of that seat, the more challenging it's going to be because that's going to give you a bigger space to lean back into. All right, so we're taking it back. You can even tap the back of that chair and then pull it right back up. Now, modification would be to just take those weights out of it or to just do 1 weight if you want. All right, looks like everybody here is doing great. Hold them right there on your chest, right here. Halfway done, 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. Feet flat on the floor. Take it back and use those tummies to pull yourself back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stand her up. We're going back and doing it again. This time we're gonna cut back the duration of the exercises as well as the reps. How many did we do the first round? 16. We're gonna go 12. 12 on this one. Bicep curl to tricep kick back for 12. Everybody stand up nice and tall. Shoulders back. Grab those weights. Are we ready? Let's go. Curl, down, kicking it back, and right back to center. Curl, down, kick back, center. 3, and center. Let's go. 4. Nice. 5, nice and slow. If you feel like you didn't get heavy enough weights, there's more weights back there you can grab. Or vice versa, if you feel like they're too challenging, you can always go down and wait. Nine. Nice and controlled. 3 more. Last one here. And back down. Set those weights down because we're going to those jacks again. Going back to those jacks. This time we did our first round for a minute. We're going this round for 45 seconds. All right. How'd you feel on that last round? Can you pick up just a little bit? Pick up that intensity. Arms stay straight. All right. 45 seconds on those jacks. Let's go right here. Right here. Those of you at home, you can take it here. You can also take it right here. Keep those arms right up at shoulder height. Just mixing it up a little bit. That's it, right here. Opening up those hips. Opening up those shoulders. Getting that heart rate up a little bit. Only 45 seconds. You guys pick the pace on these. We're already halfway in right here. Working a little bit of coordination also. Last 15 seconds. Stick with me here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Going back to that chair. We're going back to those seated crunches. Back to those seated crunches. We're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Back to those. It's dangerous in this front row, Alan. I'm telling you. They come from everywhere. Just stand your ground. Just stand your ground. All right, weights on those chests right here. Edge of your seat, feet flat on the floor. Are we ready? Let's go. 45 seconds this time. Nice and tight right here. All the way back. Now, let's say this isn't challenging enough for you. You can always go back and hold it. You can always go back and hold for a longer count and pull yourself back up. And up. Good job. Stick with me here. All the way back. Tummy's tight and up. Lean it back and pull it up. Let's go 3 more. 3, up, 2, up. Last one, all the way back and up. Great work. Stand it up. We got one more round of those to go through. All right, don't put those weights too far away because we are going back to them. Jim, I'm sorry. Don't drop those. Don't drop those because we got to go back to our arms one more time. That was my fault. That was my fault. Don't set those weights down too quickly because we're going to go back one more time to those bicep curls to tricep kickbacks. This time we did 16, 12. Now we're going for 8. All right? Every time we come to them, things are getting a little bit shorter. So feet hip width apart. Roll those shoulders back. Are you ready? Curl to tricep kickback for 8. Let's go. Curl and back. 2 and back. 3. 2 different movements. Working those bicep curls here. Working those triceps there. This is 6. Perfect. We got 2 more. Looking good. Last one. 8 and back. Back to center. Set those weights down. We got one more set of those jacks. Good news is 30 seconds this time. We did 1:45. Now we got 30 seconds of them. 30 seconds, and then we'll go ahead and finish off with those last 30 seconds of crunches. Are you ready? And let's go right here. Right here. Again, you can always take it here if you need to add a little bit of intensity. It's only 30 seconds this time. Right here. Easy peasy after we've already done this for 1:45. Halfway in, 45 seconds to go. Strong legs, strong arms. And everybody said 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Shake it out. One last set of those crunches. All right, one last set of those crunches, and then we'll take a quick break. So 30 seconds more of those seated crunches. All our core exercise will be done in our chair today. Edge of your seat. All right, I'm mixing it up. We're going to do 5 of them, but we're going to hold them back each for a count of 5. All right, we're going to do this together. Weights on those chests unless you need a modification. Here we go. Let's take it back and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it up. Let's go. Take it back and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it up. Tighten those tummies. Protect that back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. 2 more. Take it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. Last one here. Take it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. Great work. Set those weights down. Grab a drink. We're going to stand it up for set 2. We ran out. Oh, the dog. Oh, you know what? We found out that the building won't let us have dogs. Yep, so Blue is very sad. He's very sad. Yep, we found out that the office building is not dog friendly, so Blue can't come. So that's a good question, though, Alan. That's a good question. All right, once you. All right, guys, when you're ready, go ahead. When you're ready, and stand up, grab those weights. Gordon, we're going to do some squats. Do you want a seated exercise for squats? Okay. What we're going to do, those of you, real quick, stand up, grab your weights. I'm going to show Jim something and David and Alan if they want it. We're just going to rest those weights right on those knees right here. And what you're going to do when we squat is you're just going to do those single leg lifts. All right. But your legs are doing the work, right? So all you're doing is kind of holding. Those of you at home too, this is your modification for your seated exercise. All right. The rest of us are going to grab those weights and we're doing weighted squats. All right. Same thing. What were those three numbers? 16, 12, 8. Perfect. 16 squats, first round. Feet hip width apart. You guys know what you're doing if you're seated. Hands, weights right by those sides. We're just sitting back into it for 16. Let's go. 1, all the way up. 2, 3, press through those heels. 4, 5. All those weights are doing are just giving us a little bit of resistance here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, going to 16, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Great work. Set those weights down. All right, set those weights down. We do not need them for the next exercise. Our next exercise is our cardio piece. We're doing high knees, so it's just going to be right here. High knees, big arm swings, all right? High knees, big arm swings. Watch those weights, Gorman. All right, make sure your weights are out of the way. 1 minute. This is the longest we're going to do. All right, 1 minute, and let's go right here. Big arm swings. Big arm swings, big high knees. Now, you set the pace, of course, for these. So if you feel, depending upon what you have in you, you know, you got a minute of them. All right, so the intent is to get the heart rate up on these. So big high knees, big arm swings. Nice job, Klein. Stick with me here. Good job, Borden. I like it. Right here, we got a minute. I'll tell you when we're halfway in. Halfway in, 30 to go. Longest we'll see these. Next time we'll only see them for 45 seconds. All the way to the finish line here. 10 seconds left. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. Last exercise of each set is that core exercise. So when you're ready, go ahead and have a seat. Single-sided bicycles on these. You don't need your weights. You don't need your weights. We'll pick them back up for those weighted squats. Right now, you're still going to be on the edge of your seat. Anytime we're doing that core work, really any kind of chair work, we're on the edge of our seat. We're going to tickle those earlobes with those fingertips. And I say that just because I don't want you pulling on that head and neck. We're going to go ahead and take that elbow right over to the opposite knee, crossing that body. 1 minute of work. Let's go. Really twisting at that waist, bringing that elbow or that knee right up to that opposite elbow. Nice and slow. No reason to rush through these. Let's tighten those tummies to protect that lower back. Keep those elbows out for me. Don't bring those elbows too close in. All right. One minute. This will be the longest that we see this one. 1 minute. You guys know the drill. First time it's 16, 1 minute and 1 minute. Next time it's 12 and 45. We got about 20 seconds left on these. Woo! Woo! Twist through that upper body right here. Twisting at that waist. Everybody looks good. Stick with me here. Last 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it back. Everybody roll those shoulders back for me a little bit. All right, let's not get too comfortable with this spot here. Let's really get those shoulders back. All right, stand up because we're going to go back to 12, 45, and 45. So grab those weights. Grab those weights. We're going 12 weighted squats now, or for those fellas seated, those leg lifts with those knees or with those weights right on your knees. All right, feet hip width apart, shoulders rolled back. We're sitting back into it. Let me show you what a squat doesn't look like. All right, this is a squat where we're using those legs, sitting back into that chair. Keep that chest nice and tall. All right, 12 of them. Let's go. And modification would be to take the weights out of them and do it without weights. All right, when you come out of that squat, come straight up. And 6, great work, halfway. Those legs are doing all the work here. 2 more. And last one here. And nice work, going back to those high knees. Going back to those high knees for 45 seconds. Right into those bicycle crunches for 45 seconds. All right, you know how you felt for that last minute. Can you give me a little bit more? We're cutting it down by 15 seconds, all right? Are we ready? Getting that heart rate up, and let's go right here. Only 45 seconds. Knees up, big arm swings. Everybody looks good. Those of you at home, stick with me here. I'll tell you when we're halfway through. Halfway. 20 seconds to go right here. Feels so good to cut it down by 15 seconds, right? Right, Merle? All right, stick with me. Come on. Good thing we didn't do a minute and a half. Tim would run into the wall, huh, Tim? I'm just giving you a hard time. You know that. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I joked him. We have a gentleman. I would tell him to his face because I tell him all the time. But when we do some kickboxing, I literally have to start him at one side of the room because by the time we're done, he's completely on the opposite side of the room. So, all right, what are we doing next, Linda? Oh, we got to go to those bicycle crunches. Bicycle crunches for 45. So have a seat again. I know I'm making you throw those weights all over the place, but stick with me. You don't need your weights for this one, right? We're doing those bicycle crunches. We'll pick them up for our last set of those weighted squats. Tickling those earlobes with those fingertips, same thing, coming across from that elbow to that knee for 45. All right, are we ready? Let's go. Twisting around across that body. Elbow to opposite knee. I'm making you think about those opposites too, aren't I? Right elbow to left knee. Left elbow to right knee. Nice job, Jim. Nice job, Margie. Stick with me here. Only 45 seconds. Final round will be the shortest. We're already halfway done with these. Stick with me. Elbow to opposite knee. Looking good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we ready? We got one more round in us. Raise your hand if you think it's warming up in here. Yeah, see, told ya. Come on, no, come on. All right, I moved the fan. All right, are we ready? One more round of these. One more round. So we're going back to those squats. Grab those weights. We're going back to those squats. This time we're going for 8. All right, that's the good news. Every time we show up, it gets a little bit shorter. All right, feet hip width apart, or those weights are resting right above those knees for those knee lifts. Shoulders are back, sitting back into it for 8. All right, we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great work. Set those weights down. 30 seconds. 30 seconds of those high knees right into 30-second bicycle crunches, and then we'll take a break. We'll be on our final set of the morning. All right, we ready? High knees, 30 seconds. Are you ready? Let's go right here, 30 seconds. Remember what 45 felt like. We're cutting it down by 15. Great work. Stick with me. Come on, halfway in, 15 to go. Big knees, big arms. You need to pick up the intensity, go a little bit faster, or pick those knees up a little bit higher. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set of bicycle crunches, 30 seconds. Have a seat. We get a quick break after this. Let's power through these 30 seconds of bicycle crunches, and then we'll go ahead, take a break before our final set. Tickle in those earlobes, 30 seconds, coming across that body, elbow to knee. Let's go right here, 30 seconds. Halfway done. You get a break after this. Stick with me for the last 10 seconds. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Reassess where you are. Pull those shoulders back. Grab a quick drink. I'm going to grab my water. We are on our final set. This isn't yours, is it?
No.
All right, y'all. When you're ready, stand her up. Grab those weights. Magic number 16. Back to the beginning. 3 new exercises. This should finish us off right here. Not in that way. This should finish our workout. How about that? No, I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that we're just going to finish our workout after these. All right. What's the first magic number, Alan? 16. 16. No pressure. I just totally put you on the spot. I put my star students in the front row, Alan. All right. Are we ready? We're going front raises. Now, here's the deal. You can do these seated or standing. All right. Those arms are going to be nice and straight. Feet hip width apart. We're just going to take those weights right to shoulder height, not any higher, and then we're just going to lower them right back down. Are we swinging them, Alan? No, sir. We're doing it nice and slow. Are we ready for 16? Let's go. 2. I knew it wouldn't take you guys longer to count. Remember back in the day when I was in my basement, I would lose count all the time back in the COVID days? Nancy remembers that. And it was just me and the dogs couldn't tell me what number we were on, so I lost count all the time. Thanks, Mike. Much more fun to have people counting in the room with me, though. I'll tell you that right now. Keep it nice and slow. Fight that gravity on the way down. Is this 15 right here? 15? Remember, Pam, I can't count, so don't ask me. 16. Do you think we didn't do enough? You think we did enough? Okay. All right. We got one to grow on. Okay, set those weights down because we're going to get that heart rate up again. And what we're going to do is we're going to take those jacks and high knees and we're going to put them together. All right, so what we're going to do, circuit class, we did this in our circuit class. You're going to do high knees with jumping jack arms. All right, so we're going to take those 2 pieces and we're going to put them together. I'm really going to make you think about it. All right, so we're going to do high knees here with jumping jack arms. Let's go right here. If it bothers your shoulder to go overhead, do what we did in the beginning and just stop right at shoulder height. Otherwise, you're going all the way up. We're putting those high knees and those jumping jacks together right here. Yep, you got it. Nice work, Donna. Stick with me here. So how long's the longest? 1 minute, right? 60 seconds. 1 minute. 16. Yes, 16 is right too. On time, it's 1 minute. All kinds of pop quizzes this morning. Stick with me right here. High knees, jumping jack arms. Over halfway. You got it. Once we get finished with the minute, it's the longest one we got to do. Last 15. Come on, right here. Last 15. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Find your seat. I promised all core would be in the chair, so find your seat. Double knee raises is where we're going here. Sitting on the edge of your seat, you can use the arms of your chair if you want, or the bottom of your chair. And all we're going to do is we're going to lift those legs and slowly lower. Nice and slow, all right? 1 minute is the name of the game here. Modification would be just to take one leg at a time. All right, we ready? Let's go right here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, modification would be one leg at a time. Focusing on the center of that body. Those are the muscles that we want to work here. Slowly lower. Up and lower. Great work. Fight that gravity on the way down. 30 in, 30 to go. Stick with me. 1 minute's the longest that we have to do these for. As those legs start to fatigue, you might feel that in the front of those legs as well, but I want you to focus on the center of that body, controlling it up and controlling it down. 15 seconds left here. Let's go 3 more. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. Last one here. Up and lower. All right, nice work. Longest round is in the books. All right, stand her up. We're going to our 12, 45, and 45. So grab those weights. We're going 12 front raises. So those feet are hip width apart, seated or standing. Shoulders are back. Arms are straight as we just lift them right to shoulder height and right back down for 12. Let's go. Up. Down for 1. Good job. Nice and slow. Eight. 4 more. 11 and 12 and lower. All right, set those weights down. 45 seconds this time. Back to those jumping jack arms with high knees. 45 seconds, we're putting the two together, and then we'll finish with those knee raises. And then we only have 1 round left. Are you ready? 45 seconds. Let's go right here. High knees, jumping jack arms. 45 seconds. Looking good. Stick with me right here. Halfway in. 20 seconds to go right here. Come on. Big knees, big arms. We've made it thus far. Let's finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, going back to those knee raises, right? 45 seconds. 45 seconds of those knee raises seated. Then all we have left is our final round before we stretch it out. All right, so go ahead and have a seat. We're going to do those double knee raises or single as your modification. Edge of your seat, nice and slow. Slow up, slow down. Are you ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Up and lower. Nice and slow. Up and lower. Again, modification is that single leg. Still work in the center of that body as we use that core strength to pull those knees up, and even more importantly, to lower them. Nice and slow. Perfect, Anna. Perfect, perfect. You guys look great. Every last one of you. Even you, David. Come on, stick with me. Woo! 20 seconds left. Come on. Up and lower. Last 10 seconds. Let's go 3 more. Let's go up and lower. Let's go up and lower. Last one here. Let's go up and lower. All right, here we go. We got 8 of those front raises, 30 seconds of those jack high knees, 30 seconds of those knee raises, and we're stretching it out. Everybody have that in them? All right. Yes? Okay. Yes? Yes, Linda? All right, let's go. Stand her up. Water break. 8 front raises. Standing up nice and tall. Shoulders back. 8 of them. Are we ready? And let's go right here. Up for 1. Up for 2. Up for 3. Up for 4. 5. Only to shoulder height. 6. 7. And 8. Great work. Look at those weights and tell them thank you for all of their work today. We are done with them. We're going to go right into jacks and high knees. Weights are done. Jacks and high knees, 30 seconds, right into those knee raises for 30 seconds, which is where we'll stretch it out. Are we ready? Knees up, and let's go right here. 30 seconds. Not coming back to these. This will be the last round of these, last round of those knee raises, and we're stretching it out. Right on time, right on time. 15 in, 15 to go. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat. We're going to finish up with these 30-second knee raises, and we're going to stretch it out right here in our chair. Nice, nice work. We can't crank through all 3 sets. Great work. All right. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, edge of your seat. Knees up, slowly lower, 30 seconds. This is all she wrote. Let's go. Double or single, nice and slow. Controlling it up and controlling it down. Perfect. Controlling it up and down. 15 in, 15 to go. Let's go 3 more. All we got left. Up for 1 and lower. Up for 2 and lower. Last one. Up for 3 and lower. Nice work. Look at the person next to you. Say, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hard part's over. Go ahead and grab a drink if you need to. Relax. You did it, dude. You did it. All right. After a drink, we'll go ahead and stretch it out. Nice work. You guys did a great job. That went speedy fast. All right. We ready? Some of you did it twice. Did my last class and this class. Thumbs up to everybody. Let's go ahead and extend that leg out. Ooh, just pulling that toe towards you is going to feel a nice big stretch in the back of that leg. But we'll hinge forward and reach for that toe. Big stretch. All right, slowly roll it up. Let's sit straight up in that chair and hug that leg in nice and tight and rotate that ankle for me. Anybody got big plans for the afternoon? No? What? Crash? Go take a little nap? Little nappy nap. Y'all earned it. All right, and then we'll do the same thing with the other leg. Extend it out. Hinge forward, reach for that toe. No, temperature's starting to rise. We've been kind of spoiled. And then we'll go ahead and hug it in. And rotate that ankle. Little snap, crackle, pop. That's what mine sounds like. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Woo, let's use the side of that leg or the side of that chair and turn that body. Look over that shoulder behind you. Big stretch through the center of that body. I've said this before, but I keep my stretching a lot similar. I keep it very similar every time we show up to do it because I want this to be something that you guys can do at home too. I just kind of work my way up. Get those legs, get a nice big torso stretch here. Let's come back to center and do the same thing on the other side. Really pull that body. Once you get and turn it all the way back, go ahead and hold it. Yeah. You know what? There's actually, that's a really good point. There's also, Alan just said you could put together a handout for stretches. That's what you're referring to. Yeah. There also, and those of you at home too, there are stretching exercises. There's little like 5 to 10 minute warm-up exercises, stretching exercises, balance exercises that are broken up on our YouTube page. So it's not a full workout, but you do have some like little things, like little stretching and warm-up that you can do. So that's on there as well. So, but that's good. All right, sit up nice and tall for me. Roll those shoulders back. The hard part about a handout is that I feel like, unless there were pictures, I think if there were pictures, yeah. All right, let's take that arm up and over. Why? We can see what we can do. So you can throw less. So you can put on your dartboard. Is that why? Yeah. And other side. And then relax that arm down right here. Let's finish with a couple big neck rotations. Sit up nice and tall in that chair. Big neck circles all the way around. Let's make as big as you can. Be real intentional about these. Increases the range of motion, also helps with any stiffness that you may feel. And then we'll do the same thing, but go the opposite direction now. And then right back here to center. Let's finish the same way we started, thanking those bodies for everything that they just did through 2 deep breaths, in through that nose, all the way up. Nice big reach up top. And then exhale it out through your mouth. And last one here, in through the nose, all the way up. Nice big stretch up top. And then exhale it out through your mouth. Clap it out, my friends, because we are done. We are done. We are done. Those of you at home, I will see you next time.